The dyslexia screening process is a requirement for all kindergarten and first grade students in the state of Texas. This presentation discusses the expectations and Brownwood ISD's procedures for the dyslexia screening process. Brownwood ISD complies with House Bill 1886 requirement for dyslexia screening. Dyslexia screening is a tool for identifying children who are at risk for this learning disability, particularly in preschool, kindergarten, or first grade. This means that the screening does not diagnose dyslexia, rather it identifies predictor variables that raise red flags so parents and teachers can intervene early and effectively. All kindergarten students in Brownwood ISD must be screened by the end of the school year. The timing is due to ensuring that students have adequate time for instruction and ensure that appropriate interventions have been provided as necessary. For students in the first grade, they must be screened no later than January 31st. This is to ensure that if further evaluation is necessary, concerns can be addressed in a timely manner. During the screening process, those who are administering the screener must take note of the student's behavior to ensure the validity and reliability of the screening process. We are looking for both quantitative and qualitative data as we consider the screener results. During the screening process, review of data is critical. The team must also consider additional information that is listed on this slide. The goal for the screener process is to determine which students are at risk for dyslexia and then to ensure they are provided targeted interventions and supports. The campus team will then meet to review all information and determine if the student will be referred for evaluation through a formal evaluation. Committee members may include the campus administrator, teachers, and specialists. The purpose for the meeting is to ensure that the district follows a consistent process across the board when considering a student who may be at risk for dyslexia. Brownwood ISD uses M-CLASS and RAN to determine if a student is at risk for dyslexia. For students who are considered at risk, the district will send home a letter to the parents notifying them of their child's at-risk status. Students may be determined in need for a full evaluation through the special education process. This is part of our Child Fund commitment in ensuring that all students with disabilities receive appropriate services as needed. This flowchart identifies the pathway for possible identification of students who may be identified with dyslexia through the evaluation process. Through the multidisciplinary team, or ARD committee, an examination of the data will determine if the difficulties are unexpected in relation to the student's other abilities, sociocultural factors, language differences, irregular attendance, or lack of appropriate and effective instruction.